Welcome to A Plumber's Views on Life, Work, and Balance. My name is Rudy Uribe Jr., and I'm the Director of Talent Acquisition and Self-Help Trainer for Rooter Hero Plumbing. All of my podcasts are less than 5 minutes and hopefully bring home a point that can help you improve your life. I'm a big believer in karma. What goes around comes around, the good and the bad. So let's avoid the bad and start shooting for the good. Today's podcast, Learning to Trust Your Intuition. You've all had it, that feeling that something wasn't right. Sometimes it manifests itself as butterflies in your stomach, or maybe it's a feeling of anxiety, or maybe it's just a feeling you can't put into words. But you know, in your gut, something isn't right. You need to learn to trust that intuition. Intuition comes from signals your subconscious is picking up. It could be someone's body language, or tone of voice, or choice of words, or a momentary hesitation they make. It may not be something you are consciously aware of, but your subconscious doesn't miss a trick. I know a woman who runs a horse ranch where they host corporate meetings and seminars. In one of the exercises, you have to stand in the middle of a corral and get the horse to circle you twice, stop, and then come towards you, all without saying a single word. You can use hand signals, but you can't talk. For most people, the horse just stands there and won't respond to a thing you do. Until you let down your guard and stop pretending to be someone you aren't. The trick I found out is to be congruent, to be your genuine self. You see, horses can tell when you aren't being genuine. If you pretend to like horses on the outside but secretly hate them on the inside, the horse knows. They say certain animals can smell fear. This is no different. As soon as you learn to simply be who you really are, the horse responds to your hand signals because he now trusts you. If you're afraid of horses and you let it show on the outside, the horse will still respond to you because your exterior appearance is in harmony with your internal feelings. It sounds easy. It's not. I tell you this because your customer is like the horse. He or she, and women are actually better at this than men, can tell when something is off. If you're trying to sell them something they don't need, they can feel it. If you're acting very polite, but that isn't who you really are, they can sense that too. They might say to themselves, "I'm not sure why, but I just didn't like him." I've met plumbers with tattoos and biceps that tell me they've just got out of prison, and guess what? I didn't care, because I trusted them and believed they were doing their best for me and were giving me the straight poop, pun intended. In other words, they weren't trying to be someone they weren't. Look, if you're not a nice person, I'm not telling you to be rude to your customer. That's crazy. What I am telling you is you aren't fooling anyone by putting on an act. Instead, try genuinely becoming a nice person and put that in alignment with your external appearance and watch. Your customers will suddenly start using their horse sense and trust you, and you will have a rich and fulfilling career. I'm Rudy Uribe Jr.